Good afternoon, and welcome back to Asgard, and welcome back to Unepic. So, of course, last episode we left off at Sux Mortis. So we're gonna jump right in there and try to get him taken out today. So, and of course we've got the challenge, so we have really low constitution and armor. So, all right. Let's see. And of course I don't have light spells either, so. But I think we're going to use fireballs on him, because I think that would be the most effective. Good stuff. Alright. It's like almost dead. Damn. Oh. Let's see. Alright. I think the fireballs seem like they're doing well. I like them. And then this pet really helps out keeping the skeletons at bay. Oh my god. That is so much damage. So much damage. Alright. Just smack him. Just smack him with the staff right here. Oh man, if only I could use like fireballs right there, but then if I try to jump over those things, like, there's gonna be like fire everywhere. Oh. I was hoping like to cast it right as he came out. Oh god, this is bad. Oh, okay. I made it! I made it! Ah. And we're back to this again. Oh. It's not terrible so far. But the thing is, like, if you get one good hit, like if he gets one good hit on you, you know, it could end you. So, because without any armor and health, like, you just don't have any survivability at all. So, alright. Yeah, get you some. Get you some. This is like the best time to just blast him. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ow. Alright. There he goes. And it seems like he stays gone for a while after the skeletons come out, so it's really no issue at all to take those out, I don't think. Alright. Smack him. Smack him. Smack him. I feel like it's almost 300 damage. I feel like that's not terrible, considering we're just a squishy caster with like no muscles at all. Alright. Where are you coming from? Get yourself. God, 1,000 damage. It's crazy. Honestly though, whenever he's like zooming through there like that, the fireballs, 1,000 damage is not terrible, but you know, most of the damage from fireball is the tick damage. Just constantly having that fire burning them, but oh well. He's actually kind of low on health right now. I like it. Alright. And run! Haha, get you some. Woo! Woo, we killed him! Alright, so that takes out a challenge. One of the challenges. Good stuff. Alright, so now, we have to head to the laboratory, which could be interesting. So anyway, I'm going to head over there real quick, and I'll meet you guys there. Alright, so, to the laboratory we go. I need to actually switch my skills, like right now, because of course I did switch those over for that fight. Just because it seemed like the AoE did the most damage, and that's kind of what I was going for, you know, is just massive amounts of damage as quickly as I could possibly output it. Because that guy, as you could tell, like one good solid attack from him, and it was, you know, it was pretty much game over. So Oh, sorry. Alright. And you know what? Get down. Oh my gosh. This guy is immune. So, I'm gonna have to figure out something else for the constructs. Possibly ice would do the trick. We'll see. Hopefully our magic will work on them. If not, this could be a really tough area for us. Alright. The Meltroth. Sadly, we don't use bows. You know, I haven't seen any kind of legendary staves or anything. I would love to find some, but if not, that's okay. What? Infravision gives you this like white robe thing. It's kind of interesting. So let's see, does it like light up the area? Not really. Oh my god. Let's go. Let's use our speed against them. Like that. And just kind of kite them around. I think this would be the best method for us. Okay. That actually made it quite a bit easier, I have to say. Alright, I think all of our healing and stuff is max. We have 12 points right now to distribute. I didn't go full mental just yet because I don't feel like control is that strong of a spell because we have to use it on skeletons. And, moving forward, there's not that many areas that are really skeleton heavy. The catacombs, that's fine, that's great. But post that, there's not... there's skeletons, but not in mass like we would want for, something like that, I think. Actually, we might just use our staves on that. That actually might be the best method for those guys. I actually want to try ice magic too here in a second. On this guy, I think. Oh, shoot. Man. And actually, I'm going to switch out pets as well because... actually, I don't want that one. I want something that does some kind of damage. We'll go with this. Okay, our ice does not do anything either. These guys are just fairly immune to magic, it would seem. That's not good for us, but that's okay. Okay, what do we got here? The scientist clothes. I'm actually tempted to wear these because those rays are terrible. Your level's too low. We need level 4 in armor. Okay, never mind. I'm not going to respec 4 points into armor just to wear that, through this little bit of area. I mean, we are... at the end of the day, we're a ranged build. We can do this. So. Okay, I just gotta wait for all this clusterfuck to clear up here. And then I'm gonna dive back in here and get myself healed up. Let's cast a regen. Alright. You keep him held down. Come on. There we go. Okay. I've noticed that our staves actually do fairly decent damage. I mean, they're not terrible for melee. That area we actually have to come back for a quest, if I recall. Because we're supposed to kill that scientist and like steal his work or something. Sabotage his work, I don't know. Alright. And we'll just ride this up. And I think We have an area here as well. Get him. Actually, I should probably just do that instead of bothering to waste essence on those guys. And let me resummon this guy. I know not having them on the hotbar makes them a little bit more clunky to get out and change out and all that stuff. However, it does free up a lot of much needed, you know, shit. That's one thing I don't need, is to get hit by those guys, because they do massive damage to us. Alright, get that health topped off. Now the nice thing is that one of the areas here that we had the most issue with previously, this area right here, this area was terrible. This will be much easier, because what I'm going to do is I'm just going to run up there and kerchow, and that is going to clear out that area. And then I'll have to wait for the guys to come back and all that, but okay. Fairly easy to handle that in that manner, I'd say. Oh, shoot. Did not mean to fall right on top of him, though. Oh, God. No! We're gonna die. Shoot. Okay. That was my bad. I should have just waited till the slimes got out. I got a little bit rushed there. So I'll be back in just a second once I get back to where we were. Okay, actually, I think there's a shortcut up this... Yeah, okay. There's a shortcut up this way, so let's go ahead and grab that. It's kind of silly of me not to grab it in the first place.
Hey.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll snag this. And what's... Oh, that's the shortcut. Okay. That's the shop. So we're going to have to go to the left. Now, I didn't explore... There's one area right down there I didn't get to explore because all these slimes just piled up right where you have to jump onto. And I wasn't able to make the jump because I would jump on their head and they'd knock me right off. So, so I'll go back and explore that in a bit. But we already did that on camera. So, anyway. Here, get yourself. Alright. You are dead. So let's go up top side here. Ah. Oh my god, these guys get on my nerves because they can see you even though they have no line of sight to you, and they can hit you, you know, even at points where you wouldn't be able to hit them, kind of a thing. It drives me insane. Alright, they're all dead. Oh, get you some. Okay, I want to go for the spider. Wish he would quit moving through me. That drives me insane. Okay, so we got through that. Now, honestly, this part, this room in general is probably the worst part in this area. One of the worst parts in the game. Now, I will say the warrior, we didn't have as much issue with this area, but it kind of goes without saying, just because the type of, you know, the type of build and everything. We do have a spider coming down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to jump all the spiders, because going through that area without taking them out is a pain and a half. Alright. One more to go. Two more to go. Not bad. Come on, drop on down. I'm going to get a party up in this one. Get you some. Okay. So I think we're all cleared out now. Okay. Alright. And we'll get through this. Okay, good stuff. Now we can get that shortcut opened. Alright. Gotta be more careful going down those ladders. I'm sure you guys have noticed going down those ladders can be quite dangerous. I have noticed when I was coming back through, I was kind of testing the ice spells a little bit through here. Fire still seems to be more effective through this area, like on the green oozes and stuff. Those little worms are a joke, but okay. So let's see what they got for sale. We have rings. Ring of the Mutilator, Ranger, Paladin, Barbarian, Elements, Fire and Frost damage, yes. And then Ring of Life. So, I do believe we're going to take Ring of Elements. Ring of Life, that's really not a lot, but honestly we don't have a whole lot of rings as a mage to choose from. And we only currently have 6, and honestly some of those could come off, so we've got space for these. For sure. And yeah, I'm going to move this key down to here. And let me actually go ahead and just sell this junk that we've accumulated. And miscellaneous items, wow, we've got a lot of spells. What about weapons? We have elemental magic, red magic, critical chance with fire, and extra damage with fire. Wow. So that's the thing, like the elemental magic, I can't bring myself to get that. I just can't. Because like red magic generally is a lot higher damage. And if I was to take elemental magic, that's like cutting the bonus in half. So I just can't bring myself to do it. Maybe if it was like 50% damage with fire, 50% damage with frost, that would make a little bit more sense to me, I think. But to just like cut it in half, I can't. I cannot do it. I don't want light. Arcane. Thing is, like, we don't have damage with arcane. We have sleep. So, right. Yeah, we just have sleep. Maybe in miscellaneous, let's see, they have ogre strength, increases your strength making your attacks more powerful. That's an alteration skill though. Curse of the Dead, animates the skeleton of any humanoid you kill. Every 5 levels in necromancy gives you control over 1 extra skeleton. Maybe. Latent life, draws out half of your life force. If you die later, that stored life returns, preventing death. What? That is nice. That is very, very nice. And Deadly Cloud. Oh, creates a cloud that advances slowly, consuming all life in its path. If you recall, I used that on a boss on the last playthrough, and it is super stout. We've got Poison Reduction. We have Bright Mind. Illuminates the mind for a moment, reducing the casting time for all spells. Wow. Transmute Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, and Metal. Now these, we can turn like rubies into 20 red magic essence, sapphires into blue, emeralds into green. Transmute Metal, when used against metallic enemies, transmute some of that metal into coins. What? We have Healing Allies, heals allied creatures. We've got Telekinesis, allows you to pick up items from a distance. Wow, okay. So we have a lot of stuff to maybe get. Now we don't have Alteration Magic just yet. I do want to get Latent Life, and I want to get Deadly Cloud. Might as well get Poison Reduction, and Bright Mind is really good as well. So, sadly I'm about out of money, and I haven't bought my new staff yet. So that could be a problem. But the spells here are just too good. And we'll definitely come back and get the rest. I want to, I want to buy all the spells. It's just something we've got to do. But let's see. So Bright Mind, let's see, where do I want to put that at? I have like no space at the moment. I have like none. Let's move this. Shoot, I did not mean to put it there. Though actually, I don't know that we need stalactites a whole lot moving forward. Because we're through the areas I think that we needed in. Poison reduction, I'm basically just going to... I may just replace slow poison with the poison reduction. And then Deadly Cloud. Deadly Cloud is something I definitely want on the bars. So let's put that there. Let's put our Mind spell over on 0. We'll put the Heat Aura over here. Latent Life. That sounds like a really nice, really nice spell, because it's basically like a free life that you can use. Now weapons, I'm not for sure that I'll be able to afford any, honestly. Yeah, I could sell, you know what, I'm going to sell these rings, because there's really no reason at this point, at this stage in the game, to even worry about those. And we're going to buy our new weapon, the Staff of Red Magic. Cool. Our level's too low. Cool. We need a level 11 in... Oh, there we go. I had the point, I guess I hadn't put it in. By the way, I did put some points in our Constitution. It's back up to 6 now since we got that challenge done. So we do have a little bit of health. And now we have a plus 70% damage with fire. Good stuff. Okay. So, let me actually, since we're right here, let's go ahead and warp back and save it, just to be on the safe side, because I have a bad habit of not saving it and then just charging on and dying. And that really doesn't sound like fun to me. Really doesn't. Okay, so... we can either go left or right. I don't know. Let's go left first. Since we've got this area cleared out and everything anyway. We'll go up here. Okay. And of course we have a couple different directions that we can go here. Oh my god. They like basically just wasted the shit out of my fire breath. That's okay though. There we go. Oh, see, they're casting... Those guys are casting Cold Blast to reduce the amount of damage they take from fire. So that's kind of interesting to see. But they can use that spell. Just like us. And what's over here? Okay, that connects over there. Let's see. Of course, we don't actually need to go over there just yet. Let's go back this way. And do we want to go... I want to say that up this way is actually where the magic is. Where we're going to get our... what is it? Arcane? Alteration? Something like that. I cannot recall. Oh shit, there's guys here. There's a lot of guys here. Alright. You all die. Haha. Gotta love how much damage that does. It's just straight up ridiculous. Like, we are getting to the point where we do a lot of fire damage. I'm trying to think of the area that comes... I know later on in this area we go through the prison and all that, and I think ice will be very, very helpful through there on the goblins. I think we could definitely put that to use there. But these guys, however, I'm wanting to go for just the quick burn down, which, of course, only fire can provide that beautiful, beautiful damage. I love it. Because these guys are probably some of the stoutest, minus like the last area. If you recall, the last area is just tough. So tough. I guess we will continue up in this general direction. Since we're already headed up this way. No hidden doors. Okay, and we actually have another boss challenge coming up. If you recall, we found it last playthrough, but we decided not to go for it because it was very, very, very difficult as a melee. So, hopefully, we'll have better luck this time. Oh, come on. I wonder if Arcane Cloud works on these guys. No, it doesn't. Okay. You know what? I'm going to do that life split. Shit. Okay. Okay, it looks like we can still get our health back. So with healing magic, of course, that's not really an issue. And we did level up, so let's go ahead and get staves. Let's get robes, fire, frost, arcane, and healing. Mental, I'm not... Like the necromancy stuff, I'm not as crazy on right this second, because I feel like it suffers from you know, of course, relying on other creatures and stuff to actually have any benefit at all. So but I do want to use it some. We're about to run into some undead when we cross over in this area, and I do want to try it out, because if those undead are like super stout, it would be, you know, that would be one thing. Because, of course, we can res the humanoids with that new spell once we get it. So, but other than that, I'm just kind of weary about it because we haven't seen a whole lot from that. I'm gonna go this way first. We haven't seen a whole lot from that spell school that makes me really say like, oh wow, we need to have this. So, I would like to get our next healing spell, honestly. But this, like, having a second life is awesome. That is so awesome. And you notice, like, it doesn't even have, like, a cooldown. So it's not like something we're going to have to pop, you know, right before we die or anything. It's just something that we have. Like, just because. And it's so nice because, of course, playing a mage, we are so squishy. You know, at the end of the day, we really are just a glass cannon. So, having something that gives us a second life really gives us a very, very powerful advantage moving forward, I think. Alright. Oh, yeah, this is the magic quest where we have to go back to a lot of the old areas and stuff in order to complete it. Go. Hello, buddy. Okay. So I think... Oh, everything's already fucking respawned. Okay. Never mind. Never mind all that. I was gonna go back and knock out that quest real quick since we had it and like everything was dead, but since everything is respawned, it kind of defeats the purpose of going back right this second. Alright, I think in here is Edward Scissorhands. Yes. So let's go ahead and grab his quest as well. And of course for that we have to actually make it over to the next area first before we can... Oh my god, those guys, those scientists drive me insane because of that. Like that little caveat of their abilities where they can just... They can target me from, like, through walls and shit. It drives me insane. Okay. God. See, like that right there, I think that is a bit on the much side. Because, I mean, I can't even begin to get over there to actually cast anything into that pit. Oh, just ridiculousness. that is down there. Okay. And... oh my god, like... that doesn't work on them. Oh my gosh, it drives me so insane. So insane. Eat shit and die. And you too. God. Like that is one of my favorite spells in you know, in the game, really. Whenever you can find a time to use it. It's not something that we use all the time because it is very dangerous. But like earlier when I was fighting that boss, that spell alone made that boss so much easier. So much easier. I feel like. And because we really got him like no problem today. You know, like, oh, boss challenge? That's okay. Okay. Alright, and on the plus side, if we do die, we've got a backup life. So, that definitely changes up things a lot for us. Okay, so looking at the map, we've pretty much explored everything, of course, before we cross over to the other tower. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and warp back and save, because that's something that I don't do as much as I should. And let's go back up here and finish that one mad scientist request. I'm pretty sure that everything is pretty well respawned. Eh, it is what it is. I still absolutely love this, having the bonus life. That's awesome. Okay, and I guess we are just gonna dive on down. Oh, it's not this area. This is the area that we've already explored on camera, but I didn't get to explore earlier. Because of all the slime buildup that was happening. It's the area right above this one, I believe. Where's the elevator? I'm gonna kill him just for fun, just because I don't like him. Just because. Oh shit! Are you serious? Oh my gosh! All right, so let's. Shit. It's not awesome. Not awesome. Oh well. I'm getting all worried because I'm not used to having that backup life. Like, if we die, like, so what? We'll go make another bonus life. Like, I love it. I absolutely love it. And I think it's going to be, like, a real game changer for us moving forward. Because, like, can you imagine, like, in a boss fight, just like, oh, well, I died, that's okay. I'll just come back to life because I'm awesome. Okay. And we've still got to kill... a couple more golems, but we do have a couple up top there, so that's not too much of an issue. Okay. And I've noticed they love their cold blast spell. Aha! Alright. So we got our science medal. Then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to warp back, save. We'll drop down and kill a couple more golems and we'll go turn this quest in. And then of course Edward Scissorhands we're going to have to wait on. Because we have to get over there to where we kill the orcs and stuff. Before we can finish that quest out. But that's okay. That is a-okay. and probably between this episode and next, I'll go back and get the stuff for our new magic tree, because it's just a lot of backtracking, honestly, is what that is. So I'm sure you guys remember that. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and whoop. Just keep from having to waste green essence. I'm going to have to buy a bunch more essence, as you can tell, between this episode and next as well, because we are getting low on blue, which we'll probably be using in the next area quite a bit, I imagine. We're also getting low on red and green as well, so I do think we're fairly close, if I recall, to where we're going to get our new healing spells, which are also going to be major game changers, I think. But honestly, this second life is my favorite thing that we have found thus far, because that's just crazy. That is even... God, this place annoys the shit out of me. So much. So much. I like the style, but God is it annoying. Luckily, we've just about finished up in this area, honestly. The next part of the laboratory isn't really all that laboratory-esque, I don't think. So, alright. It's more like a jail, if I recall correctly. Now, I know there's a challenge that's going to be coming up for that. You know, for that jail area, so... And it honestly seems like it's probably going to be like the hardest challenge in the game. Alright, so we got 400 gold for that. And I do believe it's actually about wrapping up point. So I think I'm going to end out the episode there. Next episode, of course, we'll come back. I'll get the stuff together for that magic quest, so that we can finish out that. And then we'll come back and we'll head across to the prison area, and we'll finish the Edward Scissorhands quest and you know, start clearing out that prison area. Now I know there's a really hard challenge coming up in that area. I'm actually dreading it, like majorly dreading it. So just a heads up, it's gonna be fun. But anyway, I'm gonna end it there. As always, if you guys enjoyed it, be sure and hit that like button and go ahead and subscribe if you're not already for more daily videos. Your support is very much appreciated. And as always, until next episode, do take care, and I hope to see you guys then.